During WW2, how were American men who couldn't pass the military requirements to enlist treated? During World War II, my grandfather was rejected from military service due to a childhood polio infection that left him with a permanent limp. In our small Midwestern town, the social consequences were immediate and devastating. Local businesses put up service stars in their windows, indicating how many employees had joined the war effort. Men who remained behind faced daily scrutiny. My grandfather described walking into the barbershop, where Mr. Wilson would loudly ask, "Still here, Thomas? Haven't found a way to serve yet?" The government issued 4F classifications to men deemed physically or mentally unfit for service. My grandfather kept his classification card hidden like a shameful secret. Women would sometimes hand white feathers to young men in civilian clothes, a silent accusation of cowardice dating back to World War I. The pressure grew so intense that my grandfather took a job at the local steel mill making artillery shells, working double shifts to prove his patriotism. He showed me his essential war worker pin once, explaining how he'd wear it prominently to avoid the painful questions. Despite producing materials critical to the war effort, he still faced neighbors who stopped speaking to him and former friends who crossed the street to avoid interaction. The psychological burden followed him for decades after the war ended. What most never knew was that my grandfather had actually tried to enlist 3 separate times at different recruitment offices, hoping some doctor might overlook his disability. The rejection stamps on his hidden application forms told the real story of his patriotism.